Hello, this is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. Today's video is regarding the precise time that the Hercules snipers on the southern barn behind Trump engaged crooks, or at least were looking for a threat in that area. We aren't aware if they knew that there was somebody on the roof over there. They just knew that there was a situation. All right, now there's an individual out there named Ragtagvagabond who put out some videos a while back. I guess I missed these, where it shows the actual snipers on the roof, because he was back in the background, way in the the area where the large crowd was amassed. And you can see this screen. This is from Right Side Broadcasting in the middle here. This is what he was filming, the screen here, and there was a sniper on the roof. On the right, I've blown up the portion where there's a sniper, so you still see Trump in the middle. So let's take a look on the map. He's out in out in this area somewhere filming in, and right here is the monitor that he's filming in the background, and Trump is on the stage. So he likely is kind of at an angle over here so he can see that monitor a little bit better. But Trump's on the stage, and I time up all the sequences with the video, etc., and the audio in some cases. Sometimes the audio's off by like a half second. I'm trying to figure out if you're further away, the sound would take a little bit to travel. But either way, it's all within a quarter to a half second of time. So let's take a look at this video here. I'll go through it and we'll talk about it together, and then I'll play it uninterrupted at the end. Okay, so here we go. And could you hit that like button for me really quick? Thank you.
We got to get McCormick, Chris McCormick. It's a good man, too.
Now you can see at the top of the roof here, this is the sniper gear. I guess if we just even go back slightly, there you can see it. They're actually still on the left side looking south.
It's a good man, too. He's a valiant fighter.
And keep in mind at the bottom of the screen, that's the time. It's 6:08 and 37 seconds.
He's a great, great gentleman. So we're going to bring him up can we bring him up for a couple of minutes later? All right. You get ready, McCormick. You get ready. I'll get you up here. The world will see a vibrant Republican Party that is bigger and stronger.
And by the way, sometimes it blacks out with this video. I don't know what was going on, but when the person uploaded and they were editing, it seems to kind of skip ahead and miss some time. Sometimes he stops and talks, and then he picks up right where he left off, but then there's just some random sort of glitching where you miss 2 or 3 seconds of video.
More confident and more united than ever before. That's what we are. We're the most united party now. I'm watching the fake news go crazy because they're saying the Republican Party has not been united since Ronald Reagan like it is right now. It was united under Ronald Reagan the second time. It was very united. And they said there's never been anything like it. They've never seen a movement like this.
And see, you look at the snipers up there right now, they don't seem to be worried about anything. I mean, they're just kind of looking down at the crowd, like right there, just looking down at the crowd. And they're definitely, they're facing the other direction. Maybe they heard something, but their weapons, as you can see, are still facing south, because that's where they were originally assigned to look that direction.
And they said there's never been anything like it. They've never seen a movement like this. Make America great again. Joe Biden talks about we have to stop MAGA. MAGA means make America great again, Joe. It means make America great again. That's all we want to do.
All right, so they've obviously heard something at this point, and it's 6:09 and 30 seconds, which is 2 minutes and 3 seconds, or 2 minutes and 2 seconds before the shooting.
If he was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be in some beautiful place with the gorgeous ocean, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic.
And look, this is on the ground on the right. See, I put all these videos together. On the right, this is where people are pointing up on the roof. They're talking about it. The cops are walking around. I think at this point, those officers that were in the vehicles are already looking around.
Be specific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
Thank you.
There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's right down, see him?
Yeah,
Instead I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator elected.
All right. So right now at 6:09 and 55 seconds, a minute and 37 seconds before Thomas Crooks takes his first shot, you can see the Secret Service snipers up in the upper left here changing their position.
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better.
There's somebody in this building.
Yeah, look. There he is.
Because we have millions in our country.
And they're using their scopes to look around. I'm not sure if they see him on the roof at this point. It's possible that they do. They just don't know if he has a weapon or not. And because Thomas Crooks hid the weapon, he slid it between the ribs and on the roof and slid it up to the crest, so at that point nobody could see a weapon on as a sniper. None of the snipers could see the weapon. The officer who went on the roof, he did see a weapon, and that's 37 seconds before the first shot is when he drops off the roof and says, you know, he's obviously on his radio saying he's got a gun, and that's where the lack of communication comes in, where the snipers likely never heard that he actually had a gun until there was firing.
We have criminals, we have drug dealers, we have people that should not be here. It's much tougher than if...
So it's interesting, that other video with the officer coming out of the Butler Command Center, you can see the same thing going on. That sniper is, you know, picked up his gun and is turning it around. See, let's go back to right here, watch.
People that should not be here.
See how it's up in the air? There it is, same timing.
It's much tougher than if it happened in the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we're the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring, I try and explain that. Oh, this is what you guys are doing.
And you can see right now they're on the tripods and they're starting to look through. Now at this point they may even see him on the roof. They still can't see the gun though, because it's being slid up and it's below the peak of the roof.
My guys, take a look at the arrow, see the red arrow, right? So that's when I left off. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of...
So right at this point, and actually a little bit before, probably right around in this time frame, that's when the officer is coming off the roof and starts running, and he's telling people on the local law enforcement radio that he's got a gun. I see him, you know, reach up and, you know, activate his mic in one of the videos out there.
Government services comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country.
So look, they're up there. You can see the snipers even up here in that same Butler County video.
Recorded history into our country.
See that? They're right up there. So they are looking down. They're looking through their scopes, and the officer that's walking right now is likely hearing that, hey, the person on the roof has a gun.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over.
And so he starts running, and look at it, 6:11 and 17 seconds. The Hercules snipers up above him there have no idea. So again, isn't that an opportunity to say, hey, that guy's got a gun? And if you said it loud enough, maybe the Secret Service would have heard something and taken Trump off the stage, but nothing happened.
And look what happened to our country.
Make yourself small, bro. I don't know what's going on.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart's a couple of months older than if you want to see something to say. Take a look at that.
He's turning this way. Be careful, guys. What are you doing?
Former President Trump was just in the middle of his speech.
Yeah, I mean, so isn't that just absolutely crazy seeing it like that? You see the snipers, they're turning around, and they're just not aware until the first gunshots happen. And, you know, you would think, however, once they heard the first gunshots, that they were already kind of scoped in on the guy and they should have taken him out earlier. I don't know, though. They weren't aware that he had a gun until the first shots, and they killed him within 15 seconds, which, you know, is pretty quick if they didn't know where he was. If they had already been, you know, looking at him through the scope, it seems like he would have been taken out quite a bit earlier than that. Here's what I was talking about a minute ago. Here is Spa Guy's video. He flew a drone around out there. Look how you couldn't see the AR-15 from the side, or specifically below this. So the snipers, the southern barn snipers that we were just showing, they wouldn't be able to see his AR-15 being slid up. It wouldn't be until the first shot, when he turned the gun over and put it up high to start shooting, that he would have been taken out. Now, you would think, however, after the first 3 controlled shots, those snipers, if they were already looking at him, would have taken him out before he got the other 5 off. But that didn't happen. They zeroed in on him. A local SWAT operator on the ground got the shot off. That was shot number 9 of the total 10 shots, and it hit the gun of Thomas Crooks. Then the snipers that we were just looking at were the ones that delivered the fatal shot to Crooks, and that was shot number 10. Now, the entire shooting sequence took, you know, around 15 and a half, 16 seconds total, and it seems like a lot of things should have been done a hell of a lot quicker. All right, now I'm going to play the video in its entirety, just what we just saw, and, you know, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about the timing. And now we know specifically that there was only about 1:40 after the Hercules snipers turned around until the shooting actually occurred. All right, so hit that like button if you would for me. I'd appreciate it. And here is that video right now.
We got to get McCormick, Chris McCormick. He's a good man, too. He's a valiant fighter. He's a great, great gentleman. So we're going to bring him up for it. Can we bring him up for a couple of minutes later? All right, you get ready, McCormick. You get ready. I'll get you up here. The world will see a vibrant Republican Party that is bigger, stronger, more confident, and more united than ever before. That's what we are. We're the most united party now. You know, I'm watching the fake news go crazy because they're saying the Republican Party has not been united since Ronald Reagan like it is right now. It was united under Ronald Reagan the second time. It was very united. And they said there's never been anything like it. They've never seen a movement like this. Make America great again. You know, Joe Biden talks about we have to stop MAGA. MAGA means make America great again, Joe. It means make America great again. That's all we want to do. If he was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be in some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
Thank you.
There he is right there. Right there, see him? Right now, see him?
Instead I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator elected and to make sure we take back the White House because if we do, we're going to make America better.
There's somebody in this building.
Yeah, look. There he is.
Because we have minions and our country dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We had the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we're the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring, I try and explain that. Oh, this is you guys are doing it. They get better with time. My guys. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the red arrow, right? So that's when I left off. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Make yourself small, bro. I don't know what's going on.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months older than if you never really see something to say. Take a look at that.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
We are watching a rally right now. Former President Trump was just in the middle of a speech when what sounded like possible shots were fired. We saw the former president, take cover. Security is now surrounding him and getting him out of the event.
That's him, right? So we gotta move to the bus.
Obviously, a huge security concern there. People were screaming.
All right, well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you appreciate the video. Thank you to ragtagvagabond for your video out there, and also the little clip of the spa guy who has some really good drone footage that he's taken out there. All right, everybody, thank you all very much for watching, and as I always say, until next time, be safe out there.